close to what promises to be a great team. We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Brown. Sweet move. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Dort. Just 3 to shoot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Can you talk about a stacked roster? It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Porzingis. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Now here's Tatum. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Tatum. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Williams with the ball, picked up by Brown. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Just 5 on the clock. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Brown against Williams. The baseline J. Off the left rim and out. The Thunder with the lead. Shoots off the step back, and his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. White finds Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Brown against Williams, shoots over Brown. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brown against Williams. Brown dishes to Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Misses the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over White. Shoots a fader. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Boston again missing. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Here's Wallace. Back to Caruso. There's a screen by Williams. Caruso, no good. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown kicks to Horford. And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Out to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso, the pass to Williams. It's blocked. Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Here's Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the screen to the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. A 3-ball. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And for 2K. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. And a dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Tatum against Wallace. Pass to Wiggins, and here is Williams. Here's Wallace. A 3 off the mark. Tatum down low. Wallace is there. The kick out to Tatum. From outside the arc. Tatum from 3.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jrue Holiday. What's the news, David?
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update, and unfortunately it sounds pretty serious.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Now, here's Craig. Here's Tatum, defended by Caruso. There's the pick. Here's Hauser from deep. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Hauser's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulders. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Brown kicks to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Boston also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Tatum. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Going to the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there, pulling his man in close.
Porzingis, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Wallace against Holiday. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 5 points so far.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Brown. 56 seconds left in the first half.
Come get it, come get it.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Williams with a clean look. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. He has 7.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Now White, scoreless thus far. Dash to Cornette. Back to Brown, and that one drops.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Holmgren with it. Hartenstein with the screen on Porzingis. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. It's blocked. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
No luck that time either. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Holiday. Nothing on the board. Pass to Porzingis. Over in the corner, Brown. Poked away. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Over White. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Over in the corner, White. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Dort. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Back to Tatum. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Williams. Porzingis is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
4 on the shot clock. Brown inside the line. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. They get it back. Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Pass to Brown for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Holmgren wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum looking around. Here's Porzingis. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Rebound, Boston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown outside. Pass to Horford. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Thunder on D. They trail by 3. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Good. Brown's got 11 points.
And that's a good-looking jump shot from Jaylen Brown.
Well, Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Williams. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Brown feeling out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And it's Wiggins missing. Celtics leading by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Boston, they have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That one misses. Now Williams. 10 points for him. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thunder trailing by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Wallace misses. The Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Wallace against Tatum. Inside Tatum.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Williams dishes to Wallace. Sinks that one from the post.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Bullseye. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Wallace. Yep, that one goes. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Caruso with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And
Tony, normal que de fe. Tony.
Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Tatum against Caruso. And finished off by Horford.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Williams can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tatum passes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. High post try. Tatum's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Lock at 6. Drills it from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Hartenstein finds Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Pass to Holiday. And White kicks to Brown. Now Tatum, defended by Dort. Tatum draws the double. Holiday with the 3. There's Porzingis. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Time out of Pislitan.
.56 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That's the first. That brings them within 2. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And here is Tatum. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. White against Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it to take the lead. And it's in there. And the Thunder lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, all you can ask for is you guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Got it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Porzingis finds Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous
Clutch, but
three-pointer.
clutch.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Now here's Brown. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Oh, missed it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Cái đó cái này.
Got it up in time. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And for 2K Sports,
Si
we're back here
Jagiris
at
kung
Paycom
tubangan
Center
manilig ba
right after
nung
this.
hindi wag biya.